So I'm assuming you have a tuned guitar. We're going to play an A minor chord here. Very, very easy to do. Take your second finger and put it on the 5th string at the 2nd fret, and take your third finger, put it on the 4th string at the 2nd fret. So it's a 2-finger chord, and sounds great if your guitar is tuned, which I hope it is. All right, so the basic idea with strumming is that we're going to count one count for every downstroke. So if I do this, that's 1, lift it back up, 2, 3, 4. And we're not done until the hand's back up in this position here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And so then we could change to another chord. Let's say A minor and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to change between chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right. Well, that's called playing on quarter notes, and but we can also add in another strum doing an upstroke in between the downstrokes. So an important little thing to consider is when you're strumming down, tip the pick this way, and when you're strumming up, tip the pick this way so it doesn't get caught in the strings, of course. So now we can take our same little idea and we can hit down and we can hit the strings on the way up. So now we're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And you have to count in an even fashion. You can't go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Everything has to be at the same tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, etc. Now, there's a lot of different ways, notation for strumming. The way I always use, and I'm going to show it on the screen, is that a staple shape is a downstroke and a V shape is an upstroke. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So, if I take two different chords, I'll just take E and A minor again. 1 and let's do a little quicker. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's called eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, if you've watched my other video where I show you how to play the chords to in the style of Knocking on Heaven's Door, I'm going to give you a strumming pattern that could be used for a song such as Knocking on Heaven's Door. And this pattern, now the idea is that we have quarter notes, which are downstrokes, and eighth notes, which are down up. We can leave any of the downstrokes out, we can leave any of the upstrokes out. What we're going to do for our strumming pattern here is we're going to leave the upstroke out after the first beat. So instead of going 1 and, I'm going to go 1 and I'm not going to hit the strings on the way up. So I'm going to do this super slow. Here's a little basic G chord. If you don't know it, refer to the other video on changing chords in this series. So now we're going to go 1 and is silent, 2 and 3 and 4 going to do this chord, we're going to do the pattern twice. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So in the beginning you might want to say to yourself 1 and say that and to fill in the time, though you're not going to hit the strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But you might find that after a while it's just as easy to not even say the and just play it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's generally what I do. But if you need to say the and after 1, well, do it. Just don't play it. So here's how the chords and the strumming pattern would go for a song like Knocking on Heaven's Door. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, 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 down. In this next chord progression, we're only going to do an and after 3, so it's going to be 1. Actually, let's do A minor this time. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to change between E minor and A minor. Starting on E minor, 1, 2 and, oh, that was wrong. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 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 Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And here's a favorite. You'll hear this used all the time. It goes like this. And basically it goes like this. 1, 2 and, miss 3, and 4. So you do a down on 1. You don't do the up. Then you do 2 and, 3 is silent, but the and of 3 is played and the 4 is played. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Yeehaw. So there's a few tips on how to strum, and just practice those slow, pick them up, and then try your own variations, and you'll have a blast. All right, see you in the next video.